Hi everyone, Liza here. A few of you have left comments on my previous videos asking about my camping and filming setup. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you my favorite outdoor accessories for camping and my simple filming setup. I know every setup is different for every country and every season, but my setup is more of a casual camping, that a lot of these gears can be used all year round. Let's get into it. This video is sponsored by Ugreen. More on them later. The tent. This right here is a Nature Hike Nebula 2. It's an ultralight, all-season, and extremely waterproof tent. I had used this tent all the way back to episode 2 and I love this tent. I know there's some way lighter tent out there, but this one suits me well, and the ventilation is absolutely phenomenal. I also find these hooks very convenient and they make this very satisfying click when you hook them up to the pole. And the best thing about this is it is extremely durable. I've used this tent for like 35 to 40 camping nights and everything is as it is the day I bought it. One night I hate about this though are the zippers. They really love getting stuck on the outer flap that covers them. Pretty annoying. Sleeping bag. Same as a tent, I've had this one since episode 2 as well. However, I only bought this because it was on the same online shop as a tent and I was trying to save some fortune on the shipping fee and just picked a random sleeping bag on the site, which still turned out to be a good sleeping bag that I never really thought of replacing anytime soon. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this video is sponsored by Ugreen. You might already know them by now, but for those who don't, let me tell you a little about them because they really helped me bring this video to life so you guys can watch it. I've been using their products since 2017, but they've been around since 2012. They make some really awesome consumer electronic devices and accessories that I would consider to be leading technological innovations. Now, one thing I love about their product is that they are designed extremely well. As you guys could observe on my previous camping videos, I love minimal looking products. Not only they make these devices aesthetically pleasing, but they are also highly functional. Today, I brought with me the Ugreen Power Room 1200 portable power station that I've been using for several weeks now. Power is an essential thing when camping. This why one thing I love and enjoyed about this is its ultra fast charging that is called Power Zip Tech. When charging from AC wall outlet, it gets you from 0 to 80% battery in just 50 minutes. That is super fast considering that the battery contains 1024 watt-hours of energy. But what is all that energy's worth if you cannot use it on heavy energy demands, you might say? Right, this bad boy right here can easily handle 1200 watts of usage. But this can more than double with its U-Turbo feature that makes the Power Roam usable up to 2500 watts if you need to plug those heavy-duty DIY tools or if you brought some of your portable kitchen devices. Another awesome thing about this is that it has loads of ports and outlets. Right here in the front it has two 100-watt USB-C ports, two USB-As, two 12 volts jack, and a single auxiliary that can power 120 watts. And of course, these 620 volts, which is also available in 220 volts AC configuration on some countries. And oh, this flashlight right here does not really look big, but this is surprisingly bright and very practical, especially on camping and working at night scenarios. I find this Power Roam 1200 really useful not only in camping or off-grid working stuff, but even at home. Very useful on power outages during a storm or any other power interruptions. One thing that I also found neat is that the batteries that's powering these Power Roam 1200s have a 10-year lifespan. It's a premium kind of lithium iron phosphate battery that is made in collaboration with BYD, which gives the Power Roam 6 times more life compared to traditional lithium-ion batteries. These batteries are so good that they can easily last up to 3,000 plus cycles to 80%. This means that if you use it from 100% fully charged all the way up to 20%, the Power Roam can do that repeatedly for 3,000 plus times. I haven't tried this feature yet, but let's say that you've been in a very unfavorable situation and drained the Power Roam all the way to 0. The Power Room still got your back with its 0% battery emergency mode, where you would still be able to turn on its flashlight and use its USB ports that makes it unquestionably useful on an emergency scenario. And to top it all up, as an avid camper, this is one of my favorite features. You can charge the Power Room 1200 with solar panels up to 400 watts. Any traditional solar panels with the right plug and specification could also work, but Ugreen also has this 200-watt portable and foldable panels that works perfectly with the Power Room. And finally, with that entire feature that's packed on this power station, it's going to be hard to memorize all the combination keys to activate and deactivate the features. That's why they have this very intuitive Ugreen app where you can conveniently monitor charging data and control the entirety of the power station's feature with a few simple taps. I also love the fact that Ugreen included a child safety lock, which disables the keys and should definitely be a feature to have for every power station in existence. So if you're like me and you're looking for a minimalist design but have ultra levels of feature, solidly built, and reliable portable power station, you will definitely love this one. The Ugreen Power Room 1200 portable power station is priced at $999, but you can get a $200 discount if you use the code O5Ugreen1200 for a $50 discount plus the voucher code EMU15 on Ugreen's website, which totals to $200 discount. I will link this stuff down below, and a big shout out to Ugreen for sponsoring this video. Essentials. When camping, who doesn't need tables? I've only ever bought 2 tables. Both are generic or no brands, but I could confidently say that they are built great and on par with the quality of the branded ones. I bring the smaller table on my backpacking camping trips, which is made of aluminum and steel legs. Packs easily on the backpack since it can be folded absolutely flat. And this bigger one is what I bring on camping nights where I camped next to my car. This one is very well worth its money as well. It cannot be folded flat as the first one, but it's compact and light enough for basic car camping trips. The next essential item on the list is chairs. Everyone knows that a comfy chair when camping is crucial. I have this Nature Hike portable folding chair that I've brought years ago, and it hasn't given me any issues so far. I wished I had a tad bigger one, but considering how light and compact it packs out, I would consider this one a good buy. Lights. As you might noticed, I bring a lot of lantern lights on my camping trips. I'm not super scared of the dark, but I bring multiple lanterns just to light things up while I'm cooking at camping nights. And let's start with my smallest one. I really like this cute lamp from Flextail, which also doubles as a pump for inflatable pillows. When paired with this mushroom diffuser, it makes it even cuter. It makes a great bedside lampshade for camping since the light is soft and warm and indirect. You also have the option to hang it up the tent if you want to. I also love this camping light from Maifa, which also doubles as a Bluetooth speaker that I barely use because I love hearing the raw, satisfying and relaxing sound of nature. But talking about its lighting ability, it can light up to 18 hours continuous use in its full brightness setting because it has a huge 9600 mAh batteries. This one also has a waterproof rating of IPX7, which means it can be submerged to 1 meter deep water for 30 minutes and it would still be fine. I always try out good-looking generic lights, and 2 of my favorite generic, which surprisingly still works, are these 2. This one with the cage. I had this on 40 plus camping trips and it still works. Lasts about 5 to 6 hours continuous use and very aesthetic looking one, especially beside foods. I don't know why. The smaller one is also a reliable one. Lasts about 3 to 4 hours continuous and has magnetic topside. Very useful when you are car camping because you can just attach it to almost anything metal. For flashlights, I'm really in love with the Scionsky flashlights. This head-mounted light is extremely bright and has a red light mode in case you see camped on a bugfest site and you don't want to be bothered. And this handheld one, which is the brightest small flashlight I ever owned. At its brightest, it can illuminate an area, bright enough that it can almost be mistaken for a car's headlight. Now I will skip the cooking tool since everybody seems to have a personal preference depending on their needs. Filming equipment. My filming setup is pretty much bare and basic. For start, I use an iPhone 13 for almost 95% of all my close-up and inside the 10 shots. For mounting, I bought the Ulanzi ST02S phone mount and Ulanzi MT11 mini flexible tripod as a tandem so I could mount the iPhone on trees and poles easy, secure, and fast. For my aesthetic shots, I used the cheap but reliable Canon M6 Mark II and paired with Yongnuo 50mm lens for close-up shots and a 7 Artisans 25mm 1.8 lens for wider shots. And for my occasional drone shots, I use the lightest drone from DJI. It's a DJI Mini 2, which comes with only a featherweight 249 grams in total. The size is one of the main reasons I bought this, since it's just as big as a half a bottle of shampoo. Now I could take up time to list off the little items like utensils, cutleries, and all of that, but honestly, every else is pretty standard. But everything on this video is what I pretty much use on most camping trips. So that pretty much sums everything, guys. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you find this video helpful. I'll see you on the next one. I love you. Bye!